Hello, my name is Prime, and welcome back to ATS Showcases, and today we're going to be hauling some waste paper here with the Kenworth T680 Special Edition from here in Longview, Texas. We're going to head up to Idabel, Oklahoma today. Keep it short and sweet today, I think is the philosophy I'm going to go with. I'm going to talk about a few things today as well, and for the mod today, I'm using the Packard Drivetrain Revision mod that just does some tweaks, and I think a little bit of sounds as well from what I can tell with the, well, various Packard drivetrains. So the link for that mod will be down in the description below if you want to check it out. Without further ado, let's get this Kenworth T680 Next Gen started up and get on the road. Sounds mighty good to me. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. Back here in the T680 and back here with ATS Showcases. It has been a little bit, I guess, well, it depends. I guess a little bit for me, I should say, and for those watching this video upon release date, maybe not as long for you, but it has been a little bit because I have been very, very busy outside of YouTube here. And so, well, I'm back here, albeit with a pretty, well, let's say, jank. I think jank is probably the best word. It is very kind of a mock-up setup here, but it works, and that is what we're going with. I've got a whole new setup in development here, so that is going to be very, very exciting in, well, a little bit time. But in the meantime, though, I've got to do what I've got to do, and, well, I enjoy playing games, and, well, I got a bit of a setup. It works just fine, if you ask me. So the video today is a bit shorter, I will admit. It's not maybe the most long delivery in the world, considering I've done a couple longer ones here recently on ATS Showcases. So I've decided to dial it back a little bit. I know I've been kind of playing to the longer delivery side for a lot of the viewers here that enjoy that, but I know there's a lot of viewers that enjoy the shorter form content as well, or slightly shorter form content, that is. So I'm going to play to that one with this delivery today, but I think it'll be good overall. As I mentioned, back in the T680 Next Gen and rocking this nice gold metallic, one that I actually saw on some of the screenshots, and I'm not really showing it in the cinematic cam, unfortunately, because ATS doing its thing. It's a very nice gold metallic, and depending on the lighting, obviously, because it's metallic, it gets some different, well, shall I say, flavors of the gold to it. Overall, I think it looks really sharp, though. So I am enjoying that greatly. I've been really, actually, the only T680 color I've used so far as I know, is one of the black metallics, which look fantastic, may I say. But I wanted to play to more the, well, proper, I guess you could say, color tone to it, and, well, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good indeed. And of course, pulling today just our, well, it's an ownable box trailer, just a dry bulk trailer, or a dry van trailer, I should say. However, it is the 53-footer, and it is just white today. But it's hauling some waste paper that we're doing today, so it's actually quite heavy, or at least a fairly heavy load. But this is, well, the top of the line T680, because that's, as of recording this video, the only option we have in ATS right now, albeit the more customized versions will be coming down the line. That has been confirmed by SDS Software, but there's only so much we can do. And in the meantime, we're rocking the top of the line model, which has lots of power. I don't mind that at all. In terms of news around here on the ATS, well, I believe I've covered it in the last ATS showcase, that being, it's been a little bit since I've recorded that video, although it may not be as long for when you, between this episode and the previous ATS episode in the playlist. There's actually a couple weeks, or plus actually, between me recording said episodes, just because, well, a few things that have happened. So it's trying to remember what I talked about then and what I'm going to talk about now. And, well, we're going to just kind of run with it. There was a new Kansas blog post, I guess a while ago now, and I believe I did cover it in that ATS showcase video, but I'm going to repeat myself here about the almonds and the various vineyards and stuff like that. That will be in part of the, or not Kansas. Did I say Kansas? I meant California. I don't know what I'm talking about here. California, we have Kansas already. Oh my word. Look at me go, just getting everything mixed match here. California rework, there we go. With the almonds and some vineyards and stuff like that, if I'm remembering correctly on that. Now I'm second guessing myself. Whatever, I think I covered it in that ATS showcase episode, and I've definitely done a Prime News on it, so you can try and find that if you want to learn some more information on it, if you haven't watched it already, that is. But wonderful to get more news on California Rework, and that's similar for some of the other map DLCs that we've got here upcoming for ATS as well, being Nebraska, Arkansas, and Missouri as well, that has been confirmed along the way. So lots to look forward here with ATS, and of course, as I mentioned, the Kenworth T680, the more customized version, so the day cab, I'm going to assume a mid cab version as well, and some other, well, more extensive customization features to go along with the truck will be coming very, very shortly as well. Well, hopefully shortly, and maybe you're watching this in the future and you're already enjoying it. Well, hopefully you're enjoying the truck, because if this has, or if the anniversary edition or the special edition, whatever you want to call it, if it basically tells you anything about what the other version, or the full release, I should say, version of the T680 will be, I think we're in for a treat here, people. It looks like it's going to be very, very good, and I'm sure as we go through, well, hopefully some more Kenworth models as well will be added as well, and same with the Peterbilts. They need to be revised, the current ones in ATS, and I'm sure new versions will be coming in as well. But there's a lot to look forward here on the ATS side of things, let alone ETS2, which has got its whole own realm of things happening over there right now, although some of the setbacks recently, the progression is looking a lot brighter for ETS2 fans, and I will be doing another ETS2 showcase very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that one. And other than that, I've been doing some other content around here. Well, you guys would have seen, well, hopefully, maybe seen, I don't know. If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. A couple new Wreckfest videos. I will admit, those were definitely pre-recorded ones. Well, I guess pre-recorded was in the last few weeks if you're watching this video upon release day. They were definitely pre-recorded to help kind of cover some of the blank space, shall we say, around when I was quite busy. So it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, but they are so fun to do, and they were, as far as I know, shorter episodes. The one was slightly longer, but overall, kind of more short racing episodes. They're just really fun to do. Something a little bit different, high intensity, just really, really fun. And I've got a lot of other things planned here around the channel. There's some, well, kind of in the midst of all the craziness, there's been some new kind of, let's say, avenues opened for me to go, and there's a lot of new opportunities as well. That 2024, as I've mentioned numerous times in the past, looking very, very bright for the Prime Simulation channel and channels, I guess I should say. Prime Plus will be coming back in force, hopefully sooner than later. It's just depending on how things go. But yeah, it is definitely a great time around here for ATS fans, and of course, fans of the channel. Thank you all for the continued support, especially over the last few weeks that have been a little bit, well, I don't want to say completely sporadic, because I had a lot of things planned, so I didn't leave the community in the dark. However, just maybe the more up-to-date things may not have been, well, worked, let's just put it that way, worked to what I normally do, but I do appreciate all the continued support around the channel, especially into the new year here, where it's stereotypically a little bit, shall we say, quieter on the YouTube side of things. I know there's some opinions on that, but still, I do appreciate all the support here on the channel. It's because of you, the viewer, being for me to be able to cover early access content and be able to do some different cool things with, well, some pretty neat equipment potentially for those who are watching the video up until this point. There may be some things in the works here. Just saying indeed. But it's going to be very, very cool for some of the opportunities here into 2024, and I cannot wait to kind of launch officially some of the things and start into some different forms of content again as well. I will admit my plan is to start doing some occasional streams once again, now that things are a little bit more settled, and that is something that I am looking forward to doing, because they are so fun to do and get some extra interaction. And from the last time when I did a couple of streams, it's more of like, to be honest, just a test and a first time thing for me. Channel has grown so much. The channel has just blown up in my eyes. And what in the world is that truck doing? Did he near hit the post or what? Huh, weird. Anyways, point is that it's the channel has grown so much that I think the live streams will be even greater this time around, even compared to last time where they were already fantastic. I feel that it's just going to be another level. And of course, I've come a long way as well with quality of the videos, quality of, well, everything pretty much. And we're going to go ahead because we're sitting in the intersection, but the AI are having issues navigating this intersection a little bit here. That guy slammed on the brakes as well as he went around the corner. I'm not sure what's going on there, but oh my word, we're basically at our delivery point. I wasn't even paying attention to the GPS in terms of where we're actually going. I knew this was going to be a shorter delivery today, but I didn't realize it was going to be so short. And I guess we're going to municipal I think it's waste management or municipal works or whatever it is. I think, is this the same location I picked up, or a very similar location maybe, I picked up, I think, bus hoods from, but I don't know why they'd have bus hoods here. Yeah, I think it's municipal waste management or something like that. Yeah, it is. I don't know why they'd have bus hoods here, but I believe way back in, oh man, what update was it? I guess when Oklahoma actually released and doing the first look, or one of the first looks on it, I picked up bus hoods from one of these locations. It may have been this one, you know. And I was really confused why in the world would municipal waste management, well, even example, there's a school bus on a drop deck trailer. Personally speaking, maybe I'm wrong here. Comment down below if I am. Please enlighten me. Why in the world would municipal works, waste management more specifically, have a school bus? Okay, a dump truck makes sense. Like that makes sense. Like or a dump truck. I just called it a dump truck. Rip. Garbage truck. There we go. A truck. Something that handles waste. That makes more sense. Even a dump truck, to be honest, would work better here at municipal waste management. But why, of all things, a school bus or school bus hoods and stuff like that? Again, comment down below if you can fill me in on that one. That would be fantastic. And I have not lined this up at all. So we're just going to kind of send it here, hope for the best, and go from there without jackknifing it, that is. We're just going to try and spin around here because I despise blindside reverses. And, oh, actually, you know what? I'm giving it all this flack here. It's really not that bad. I subconsciously made, okay, it's dinging at me. It doesn't like it. I've made this even worse. Just typical Prime things, you know. Okay, we got to try and get over here without taking off the front of the trailer behind us. Oh, it's going to be very tight. It's going to be very tight, but I've got to go over here to the left a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. I really didn't set it up correctly. I should have just driven in. Okay, this beeping's going to get on my nerves very quickly. I appreciate the proximity and perimeter alert, whatever you want to call it. I do appreciate it for what it does, and it saves a lot of money, I'm sure, especially in fleets. But come on. Doesn't have to do it so consistently, does it? Just give me a little notice. Sure, increase the beeping as you get closer to something, but come on now. We don't need it constantly. But overall, we parked the trailer and truck, I guess that is. What a wonderful delivery. Great to be back in ATS showcases and great to be driving the Kenworth T680 next gen once again. And comment down below what you think about the truck in general, and also what do you want to see from me. Could be here in ATS or any other game that I cover on the channel, or even some other games as well. Just comment down below your suggestions and I'll take a look at them and see what we can do. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.